So I've let them both past, and look what D-Skunk's going to do. He's same corner.
What the fuck, yeah?
Hello lads, and welcome to Pub Simulator 2017. What you are seeing here is actual photos of me while I was making this video. I was so drunk, I even used the same photo twice. So let's see what we can do here. We were in the league mode, league racing thing. Starting at the back. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, it hasn't lasted long. It's not going well. Now, I was in my own F50 here, but it didn't have my tune on it. I'm gonna look up the inside and oh, sorry mate. Eric's not gonna be happy about that one. As we can see here, comes in for a little bit of revenge. And somehow I've gone from P10 to P4. Even with all this terrible driving, and my steering was damaged, and for the rest of the race my car just wanted to turn right. I'm still up in P5 somehow, but I couldn't take any more after that. That was the coup de grace, the final blow to the otter. So, hopped into another race. Now, sorry, this is what I was going to get to a second ago. My car only has 747 PI, or whatever it is, and everyone else is on 750, and I thought the whole point of league racing was so that everyone was in the same car, and everything was a little bit more fair. So, after the last race, I was starting to lose my buzz a bit, so right here, got another beer, and I was just having a sip of it while trying to get back on the track. It's very hard drinking a beer with no hands and playing this game with two. So we are in 6th position, coming into a very tight chicane, and well, we're going to slip up the inside of Lombi. He's had a bit of a mishap on the exit of the chicane. So let's see what we can do here. We've got another guy wide. I almost got swiped by Lombi. We're up into P4. Look at this. Like, honestly, my level of drunk, this was like stag do drunk. First time I've ever played this game drunk, I think. And well, it's just don't bother. Just, you know, even if you've had half a sip of a beer, just don't even bother trying to play this game. It was a nightmare. I actually did get a good race in though in the next one. It was quite good. And oh, was that Lombi again? Oh no, Lombi's here. Hello mate. How you doing? I'm going to do my best not to punt him into this chicane. Or just about avoiding him. Oh, he does turn into my line a bit. It's all good. We are still together. So jumping to the chicane again. We're back with Lombi, my mate. And, oh, I could have got round him then, but well, alcohol. So I don't know if we're going to be able to get a move done on him here. I could barely see, let alone drive. Doing my best though, guys. Doing my best. Had to get a video done, didn't I? So we're going to get. Oh, it looked like we should have got the run on him there. Oh, and we are. We're looking up the inside of Lombi. Going to try and just get on the brakes a little bit later than him. I think when the people use the braking line a lot, it tells them to brake a lot earlier than they should, which is part of the reason why I end up going into the back of people so much. And I'm just going to take another little nudge from Lombi. Nothing too bad. Oh, I thought I was going to Ken block it round that corner. But in a straight line. Look at this. We are on podium, but not for long, because I'm going to Ken block it into the chicane. And Ken block it out of the chicane as well. And I'm going to cover the inside line, so Lombi has to go around the long way. And staying on the racing line, so he can't get a move done. But I have. Oh no, he's still right there. I thought he had a crash, but no. I get a pretty poor run onto the straight. But jumping forward, am I going to mess up the chicane again? No, we are through. Lombi is still only 100 or so feet behind us. So that could still be a threat. Well, it's looking like P2 is on here though. He goes for the corner cut of the decade. I try to take it as well as I can, but going to get a terrible run here. It's not about Ken blocking before a long straight. And well, jumping to the end of the race, Lombi couldn't catch us. So, a podium position after about 800 pints, I think I had. Probably a world record. Now, this was actually not a bad race. Starting in P4, league mode. What can we do around here? Well, Lombi's gonna come in. Now, I did actually get my own Ferrari and find a tune that brought it up to 750 like everyone else. So I had a bit more of a fighting chance. Lombi turns into me there, sends me off my line a bit. We found our way around the outside of the F50. Now these guys are going to make contact. It's kicking off. I'm going to get a run on D-Skunk, am I? Yeah. D-Skunk's going to pull out. Judging by his name, he's probably as high as I am stoned, so should be a fair race really. I've found my way around the outside of Big Dog. Look at this, we are up into P1. Unbelievable. But since the first race of this video and this race, I did crack open another beer. So, you know, just to keep my buzz going, just to keep the vibe. Big Dog is having a look around the outside, but I'm going to hold the inside line. Always a lot quicker around whatever that corner is called. Now, D-Skunk, like, what kind of move was that? You know, that was a very strong move, and, well, he's taken my first. I'm not happy about it. I'm not happy about it at all. I'm going to have a look around the outside, but nothing doing there. It's quite hard to keep traction in this car coming out of that corner because of the elevation change. Gives you a bit of wheel spin, so you've got to be very, very patient. Or just about avoid him. Thought I was going to go into the back of D-Skunk there. I think all the weed must have helped with his racing here though, because he's gone a bit wide. He's gone a bit wide. Is this going to be my time to pounce? No, I'm just going to stay patient. Sometimes staying patient really is the way. You know, if you cause a crash, then you could lose P1, 2. You could end up dead last because of it. So, patience, key. Well, D-Skunk taking a funny line there again, and I just make contact with him, and that pushes him off the track. And I did think, you know, screw him. He did it to me, but then I thought, no, that is not racing etiquette. So we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait for them. I mean, how nice am I? Brings a tear to your eye, doesn't it? I've always been a happy drunk. Never got into fights or anything. So we're gonna Lombi's joined us as well with D-Skunk. So I've let them both pass. And look what D-Skunk's gonna do. Same corner. He's gonna do it again. Lombi is gonna start raging on the mic. Scuba Steve joined in as well, but well, I'm back up into first. You know, I'm not letting D-Skunk go past for free because of that. So another, well, gonna have 4 laps to hold on to P1. Can I do it though? This was my moment here to have a sip of my beer on the straight. Had to be very quick though, because it's not a long straight at all, and there's only a teeny bit of it that is straight. So D-Skunk is still with us, the ramming noob. I can't really believe he did that to poor Lombi, mate. Lombi's down into 4th. Oh, Lombi's back up into 3rd though, so all is not lost. Oh no, back down to 4th. Just looking at the little leaderboard thing on the left, whatever it's called. I'm on the brakes way too late here. Gonna cut back to that late apex though, so I can get on the power nicely. It's not really gonna gain us much time on D-Skunk though. He's still very, very, very much behind us. Now, one problem I have with racing is the longer I'm racing on a track, you know, especially if there's 8 laps on one track, I keep trying to push myself each lap and try to hit my braking points a little bit later, which inevitably means at some point I'm going to brake too late and, you know, go wide or completely go off the track. And I'm taking a poor run through these S's here, and I've done it again there. Keep trying to brake late, and it's not doing me any favours at all. And me and D-Skunk here, we are side by side. I'm just praying to God he's not going to ram me again. And I'm just going to shut the door on him. I did turn in on him a little bit, but I think he kind of... No, I think that was all my fault, but, you know, no time lost. I kind of had to go there, otherwise I probably would have gone off the track. I'm not too good at adapting my brake point to come off the racing line. It's pretty tricky. If you're taking a corner wide on the outside line, you can brake a bit later. But if you're taking an inside line and you're, you know, 2 abreast, then you've got to get on the brakes a little bit earlier. Otherwise, you're going to cause an accident. So I'm just shutting off D-Skunk here. This is very tight though. This was a good bit of racing considering the depth of alcohol I was swimming in. And I ruin it, don't I? I completely missed my brake point. So that's me down into P2. The guy's gone wide here, a back marker. Managed to find my way around him. And, well, that was all that happened. Bit of a sad ending to that race, but at the same time, good race, you know. And look at how tight mine and D-Skunk's lap times were. Calmorian was actually quicker behind us. But that is going to bring us to the end of the video, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe if you did enjoy it, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye for now.